So Viktor Gyokeres has joined Arsenal and he's taken the number 14. And as an Arsenal fan, and maybe as a rival as well, you know the weight that number carries at Arsenal. Yeah? So look, I'm just going to throw it out there. He's the rightful heir. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I hope you're having a great day. Because I am, and I'll be real, I've been having great days ever since Arsenal signed Viktor Gyokeres. And yes, I did start off with quite a big statement. Quite a grandiose statement, yeah? That Viktor Gyokeres is the rightful heir to the number 14.
Show them who you are.
I'll even go a step further, yeah? I feel like he's the rightful heir to the striker position at Arsenal.
It's a very big day for me and everyone around me.
Yeah. Now we all know Arsenal have been without a striker, a proper striker. You could, because we've had people play in the 9, but a proper striker since Aubameyang left the club. And it seemed like something that we just was very unwilling to address. It did seem that way. It seemed like Arsenal was very unwilling to address the fact that we're lacking a number 9. Now, I don't quite understand why, because you could argue that 9 is one of the most important positions on the field. And when you are, people don't like it, but when you are in a project, yeah, a process that has phases, you would like to believe that as part of those phases, you go on to win silverware, big silverware. And one of the positions that I would say is quite imperative to winning major silverware is having a 9. But it seemed like Arteta, he decided, and Edu at the time, obviously Berta came in and addressed it right away, but you would argue Berta came into the project at a point where what else can you really address apart from a 9? But that's for another day. They decided to, I guess, build from the back. Quite ironic, right? They decided to build from the back. And they focused on first solidifying the defense. Anyone that remembers, we was horrific defensively. And then we addressed the midfield, and then the midfield, and then left back, and then the midfield, then the midfield, then left back, then left back, then left back, then the midfield, then midfield. You get what I'm getting at. And we've finally come to the point where we've addressed the striker position. And thinking of number 14s, I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans may potentially shoot me down here. I feel like Viktor Gyokeres is the first rightful heir. He's the only one that I feel is worthy of wearing the number 14. Now, don't get me wrong. Aubameyang was amazing. Yeah? And before Aubameyang joined, I would have said he's rightful. He's a rightful heir to it. But after seeing his whole tenure at Arsenal and what happened, and for example, man just flying to Barcelona on his ones, not telling nobody because he wanted to, you get me. And I understand there was reasons why he wanted to get away. I just feel like there's a certain class that comes with that number. Because Henry was very classy. A lot of Irish people will disagree with me, I hear it, but for the most part, he was very classy. And then I now know a lot of people are going to say, oh, Hooks, but look what Viktor Gyokeres did to Sporting. I don't care about Sporting, I'm talking about Arsenal. If he does something similar to Arsenal, then in hindsight, I'll be like, cool, maybe he wasn't the rightful heir. But everything he's done thus far has proven to me that he wants to be at Arsenal Potentially until Arsenal tell him otherwise. Yeah, he's made a lot of sacrifices. And we finally have a striker who, I guess you would say he's your traditional type striker. Do you know what I mean? Like your old school striker. Like your striker that just wants to score goals. Doesn't want to do really much else. Just wants to score goals. All he cares about is scoring goals. And he scored a lot of them. He has scored a lot of them. And I feel like he's bringing a certain prowess to the team. And don't get me wrong, no one's ever going to have the same prowess as Henry, but I feel like when people see him in the tunnel, they're going to fear what he could do to them. We haven't had that in a very long time in that position. People are going to absolutely fear what this guy is going to do to them at their stadium, our stadium, Wembley. Do you get me? If we get there, do you know what I mean? Like, he is absolutely destructive. He is a powerhouse. He's a flat track bully. He's a raging bull. Like, this brother, not only does he bang goals, bro, he is a monster. He's wham. He's strong. You see all that stuff you want a striker to do, like hold man off, like, you get me? Get off me. You get me? Barge into, get off me. Like, that's what Gyokeres is. You know what I'm saying? But bear man are going to be trying to run a lot. Man. Yeah, what? He's going to be doing he is a headache. Yeah, he is a headache. And with 97 goals in 2 seasons, there is not another striker who is more rightful, yeah, to be the heir to the throne, yeah. You see, like Game of Thrones, where there was Bear Man that shouldn't have been on the throne. Bear Man shouldn't have been on the throne. There's Bear Man in Arsenal that should not have been on the throne, yeah. Okay, yeah, should not have been on the throne. Yeah, Theo Walker should not have been on the throne. Yeah, Aubameyang should not have been on the throne. He shouldn't. Yeah, big them up for what they done while they was at Arsenal, but they shouldn't have been on the throne. They should have had different numbers. You get me? They should have had different numbers. But Gyokeres, he deserves the 14, yeah? And he's going to be the brother that brings the 14 back to life. He's going to make the 14 mean something again. He is going to make the number 14 mean something again. And the number 14 only means something at Arsenal, yeah? So before any of you in the comments, by the way, like and subscribe, are talking about, 14 is not a big number anyway. You should have been 11. Should have been 9. 10. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about all of that. Yeah? Because at Arsenal, the number 14 is bigger than all of them numbers. All of them. Or every single last one of them. Yeah? I mean, me personally, looking back, yeah, I probably would have retired the 14, personally, looking back now. But that's in hindsight, yeah? We could have never have known that this was the path that we was going to go down. We never could have had known that it was going to take this long for somebody suitable to wear the 14 again. But he is here, Viktor Gyokeres, and he is going to do the most absolute damage to the league, yeah? He's got the credentials, yeah? And he's got the mindset. But I'm seeing the videos and brother asked him a question. Would you rather score I think it was a last minute winner or a hat-trick? Be the hat-trick hero. Brother said, I want to be the hat-trick hero. Because all he cares about is banging goals. He cares about the numbers. Yeah? And I know you, man, are all like, GA Merchant. GA Merchant. Yeah, the striker is the one position where you have to be. Because you want your striker to get numbers, no? It's all he cares about is banging goals. Yeah, Erdegaard wrote him a letter. Yeah, and all man said to the letter is just give me assists. You don't care about all the other stuff. You don't care. Friendship, all of that, bun that. Do you get me? You can call my phone. It's blessed. But when I'm talking about football, when we're getting into the football, yeah, just assist, man. I don't want to do your huddles. I don't want to do your cuddles. I don't want your handshake. I don't want nothing. All I want is assist, bro. Make sure you're passing me that ball. Yeah. When I am running, yeah, and you better see me, that's one. And then secondly, you better pass the ball. I don't care if it's a good pass, bad pass, just make sure the ball goes into my line of sight. Because I am scoring goals. Yeah? And you see all of these teams, yeah, that think that, oh, we can do the scrubber dub thing. We're just gonna low block, and then maybe 85th minute, we're gonna take advantage, or maybe your corner, all of that stuff. Bun all of you, man. Yeah, you clubs with zero ambition. Bun all of you, man. Yeah? Because Viktor Gyokeres is gonna be like, oh, low block. Alright, cool. Safe. He's gonna start licking shots from anywhere. He don't need to be up close and personal. Give him the space outside the box. Do your low block thing. Or get into the penalty area. That's cool. That's calm. You're going to see balls flying at 120 miles per hour at your head top, bro. He will shoot from anywhere. Yeah? So look, people. Yeah? This is Arsenal's marquee signing. This is a statement. Yeah? This is, I guess, in some senses, you can say what should be the final piece of the puzzle, yeah? Providing all the other areas, we did what we needed to do, which we haven't done across the years, but this should have been the final piece of the puzzle. We will find out if it is, yeah? I'm still expecting other business, but in terms of like positioning and meaning and all of that, this is the final piece of the puzzle. The rightful heir to the number 14, Viktor Gyokeres, showed them.